edition of the State of Alabama Veterans Memorial Stadium in Troy. Saturday afternoon's the perfect setting for a game like this. It's the Ohio Bobcats and the Troy Trojans. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Guys, Ohio's head coach told me before the game he understands coming off that emotional upset win against the #1 team in the country last week could add a lot of fuel to their fire, but he does not want them focused on that. If they're focused on what they did last week, they won't be locked in and do their job this week. Worry about yourself is the advice that this team got from their head coach this week. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. And the Bobcats ready to kick it away first.
If they're focused on what they did last week, they won't be locked in and do their job this week. Worry about yourself is the advice that this team...
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Running inside, it's Griffin. Stopped in his tracks, he got nothing, it'll be 2nd and 10.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Got stuffed on 1st down, it's 2nd and 10. The give to the back. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
And what a great job by the defense here. 1st down, 2nd down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both, and that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up 3rd and long situations, and now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
Free yards, 1st down for the offense after that penalty. To throw, it's Crowder. Unloads to the wideout. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy can catch it or nobody can catch it.
And he's brought down after a short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Looking for a deep man. He's got it along the sideline. Wide open space. Touchdown, Troy. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house. Talk about an offense finding its rhythm early.
So nice to find this running game going. They're the ones that make it go. The defense is showing exactly what you'd expect them to do. Offense taking advantage. Great start for the offense.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And the score comes courtesy of an explosive play in the passing game from 60 yards out. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Bunch formation for these receivers. The run inside. It's Rosa. Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play. Guys, let's take just a second and talk a little Ohio. Great pickup on the defensive front. 3-star defensive lineman gives a verbal commitment last week, and you really need to bring good talent into the program. Maybe diamonds in the rough. At this level, that's how they thrive.
Oh, there's no doubt. And just some of these guys, they're not as refined, but...
It's picked off. That's 18 of those this season. Looking for more room. Touchdown, Trojans. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. He'll bring it out. It's Taylor. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. The Bobcats offense comes out to go to work. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Finds his man. It's Bowman. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Bobcats will hustle to the line. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. Calls his own number. Looking for room at the 40. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this, that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed, interested to...
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got him first down at the 42. Here comes the Trojan offense ready to go on the attack. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Off-play action. Rushes on. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Quarterback signaling to his guys. To the air. It's Crowder. Looking to the big tight end. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're at 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. That is no good. Missed the field goal, but still a 2-touchdown lead at 14.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Quick give. It's Rosa. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack. 2nd down to the air.
Between the hashes, it's Bowman. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
Well, it wasn't a lack of effort by the quarterback there on that design run. He tried to stretch out and get the first, just couldn't quite make it.
And the Bobcats with the 1st and 10. Out wide left, it's Hodges. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. The Bobcats want to move quickly.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
Well, they're trying to attack the middle of the field. That time the ball a little too high. Wide receiver, and it falls incomplete.
After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got the back in the middle. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. On 4th. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
And how about that formation on 4th and short? Instead of going big bodies, short yardage, they decide to spread them out with multiple wide receivers, and I think they opened up some more creases and gaps for their running back to squeeze through and move the chains. Really nice play call there on offense.
Finds his tight end. Open space at the 25. He'll be pulled down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line as they play a little pitch, catch, and run. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. They'll go to the air. Big fella moving. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Now on 2nd and goal. They're going to run it. Trying to find the end zone, and he's not going to make it as this defense is making it tough. Keeping it on the ground on 3rd and goal. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. And the offense finds a way to cut into this lead, but they still have plenty of work to do.
Yeah, they do, but that's a big score. You don't want to get late and start getting in the 2nd half where you're fighting to come back by so many points. So great job getting points, get that momentum back on your side so you can come out and do some good things when you get the ball next time.
He'll bring it out. It's Boyd. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll move the tight end. Changing the routes with his receivers. They'll toss it to the left. There he goes. Got enough for the first down. Inside the 50. Carried it all the way down to the 35-yard line before they finally got him stopped. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Takes the handoff. It's Lovett. And the run is for no gain and no more time left on the clock in the first quarter. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
First play of the period will be a second down. Motion from the wideout. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Third and long coming up. Looking to throw, it's Crowder. Rush right in his face. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
If I'm a play caller right here, I'm a little bit frustrated. And I say that because I can't take a sack here. A sack might take 3 off the board for me. I got to understand the situation. I got to get the ball out, try to make a play, but most importantly, don't make a negative play.
Sends out the offense to start this drive. And this is not the greatest field position, down a touchdown and trying to put together a drive. On the move. Pickup of 5. It's now 2nd and 5. And the Bobcats headed quickly to the line.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Quickly out to the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. They'll mark him down at the 17, and that'll be enough to move the chains.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Wants to throw one first. Under pressure. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
2nd and 10. He'll throw again. Got him. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
They need a huge play on 3rd and long. Wants to throw again. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a 4th down.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
He only needs a sliver of daylight. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for in a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. play action. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep two hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Third down for the offense after recovering their own fumble. Wants to throw. It's Crowder. Back's got it on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
It's a nice effort by the running back, but in that third and long situation, it just too much work for that running back to convert that third down. Really, nice job. Got to give the defense credit. They surrounded him, got him to the ground.
How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there.
Y'all know I'll be forgetting, man.
The Ohio U offense returns to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and punted away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Runs into a wall. They'll give him one out to the 8.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Wants to go up top on second down. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
And on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the fourth down.
Getting all the stops, man. I can't run about it. This is so
No
slow.
reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking for the edge. The pitch.
There's no way they let you pitch that.
He's at the 30.
There's no way they just let you pitch that shit.
Trojan. Great job by the back on the option.
What I like about this running back is he can do it different ways. He can hurt you running between the tackles. He's got great vision, but he's also got a lot of speed. And I love the fact that this offense can go option. They can trust the quarterback to make the right decision, pitch it out to him wide, and then you see the speed. There's so many different ways in the running game. This guy can hurt you, and you saw it right there on that long, explosive play.
On the return, it's Taylor. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. A snap, wants to throw to start this drive. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Yeah, and this has been a struggle for this offense, protecting their quarterback. It's priorities, mission number one, right? Every single game you go into. Last week, I think a lot of the reason they lost was because they gave up so many sacks and hits on their quarterback.
It's second and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. From the gun, throwing right, swats it away.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now, why they're trailing on the scoreboard, is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Fires to the wideout. Left side is Pugh. Big pickup on the play before he's finally stopped, and that carries us into the break and the final 2 minutes coming. The Bobcats will have it first and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Troy. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. On to attempt the try.
Yeah.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
No, I got power words in this one. Yeah, that's not. That ain't Pokemon. Nah, I'm trying to capture that shit right there.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped.
A lot of these shits be like, we got everything. Can't go deep in this bitch. Not,
A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line.
Yeah, I wouldn't dare throw a deep ball with this one.
Fresh setter downs going to the air. Throws to the wideout.
See what I'm saying?
And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
And man, he was just like, forget that, guys. I'm getting this back on one play. Like, obviously the big decision last drive makes the mistake that goes all the way back to the house, and it looked to me like I want it all back. We're going to get the momentum right now. Defense ready, made a stand, made a nice play.
Man, this offense, they needed that one in the worst way, right? They're getting blown out in this game so
so
far. And as we get close to halftime, they've got to be able to put a good drive together. You've got to be able to come away with a touchdown here, close the gap.
Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
Trying to get through this.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Runs first down, and the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Look out! A strike downfield.
Actually, I can't tell you that for real. I don't know.
The Trojans right after the huge play through the air back to the line. Tells to run, wants to pass. Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle and he flat dropped it.
Man, you see, once you start to get to the red zone, the contested catch rate goes way through the roof. Who can make those plays when you're physically getting hit? Nice job by the defense, man. Make them earn it. Make them feel it. Get your hands through the contact of the football when they're trying to make the catch. Great job breaking on the football at the perfect time.
Couldn't tell you, bro.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Intercepted. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Fresh set of downs going up top.
I just want to fight.
It's complete to the left.
Ice,
Able to haul
ice.
it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. And the Bobcats moving quickly to the line. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Buying time to his right. He's going to run it. Nice run there. Picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there through the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big 3rd down conversion by this offense.
Drops back on 1st down. Oh, pressure's coming. Kept it, and he's past the marker. Slides to the ground, picks up the 1st down, and avoids the hit. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Escapes the pressure going right. He'll pull it down and run. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, week 12, almost 0 margin for error. Just the way we like it here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with Stanford taking on the number 5 team, the Arizona Wildcats.
Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after 3
it's
And it's Arizona on the losing end right now of a tight one. This legit playoff contender kind of stumbled out of the gates, and while there is time to turn things around, they had better start soon.
Ohio U ready to go back to work on offense.
Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
The Bobcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to throw. Out of the backfield, he's open. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And that's
See
not
what
the
the
way
fuck
they
I'm
drew
talking
it up.
about,
It's
bro.
incomplete.
This thing
And
sucks
you
so
didn't have a lot of panic
bad,
in the
bro.
first
Look at
half.
how many
Man,
open
you're starting to
throws
get down the
these
second
just
half, and this
fucks up.
offense just has really struggled, underperformed. You know you're a better team, but this offense hasn't shown it. This team hasn't shown it. It's the 3rd quarter. They got to get it going now.
This should be good.
Just keep slinging it. Unloads to the wideout. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down.
This offense was just hoping
Look at
for
the
one
fucking-
big
look at
play.
the
They
duck
finally
that he
got
threw,
it. They're
bro.
trailing big in this game, and they needed that pitch and catch to put them on the doorstep to make this a game again. Give them credit. They never lost their confidence. They never stopped being aggressive.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
He was in his
What a nice answer by this defense. You give up the big play, you respond right back. You get the sack, create some momentum for your side. Nice job by this defense staying with it.
The first down sack pushes the ball back for this long 2nd down. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. And the Bobcats are in the hurry up. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
Well, another incompletion, and you can see the frustration building, but you got to give the defense credit. They came into this one knowing no one was giving them a shot because of their record, because of what their stats are on paper, but they're playing better football. They're playing with better effort. Right now, they're making the most plays.
So, guys, we'll have another look at this Troy offense. Looking downfield, it's Crowder. Here comes the heat. Right side, it's Lovett. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss. He can pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
We did not get punished with damn bullshit like that, dude.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. And the Trojans will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Slips through the line. Little pressure on the coverage team there.
Touch
They'll
that
stop
man
him at the
already.
47-yard line. The Bobcats Bobcats offense comes out to go to work. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Defense definitely tough. I ain't mad at my D. Shit,
Kept the
can't
last
score
one on
and
the
keep
ground.
giving
Now
them the
they'll
ball
throw.
back.
Pulls it in. It's Hodges. Breaks into the open. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
And offensively, I love running these drag routes. I mean, these are the routes that, whether it's zone, whether it's man, they're so successful. It's just about seeing what the defense is doing and getting it to them in open space. Nice job. The wide receiver has some space after the catch, able to go make extra yards. Nice pitch and catch.
Oops, someone moved just a bit early, and the offense is going to pick up a penalty. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. Just a little too eager there, and they'll back up 5, and it's 1st and 15. Working the ground game. He'll move it ahead, and a good productive play on the ground. The Bobcats racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button.
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Yeah, great job on the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Back open in the middle. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on 4th down, trailing by double figures. Snaps it, and he has to have it. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Looking for a gap. It's Lovett. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life in this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. And maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent, of things they did right and things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
And the running game has collapsed so far on this drive, and now it's 3rd down. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
Things aren't going to get better for this offense, guys, until their quarterback becomes more accurate. Obviously, that was the problem the last game out. Completed less than 50% of his passes there. And he's doing it again here. You just can't score points if you're not completing throws.
The kick is on its
20
way.
yards over the middle of the field. He throwing it over
Making
my
his
man.
first move. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. Out wide left, it's Bowman. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short.
Like, see, bro, like, god damn, man.
Shot there, but couldn't hook up.
20 throws is
Sense
game,
the
bro.
frustration
You
building
can't
on
make
the
that
field and
shit
on the
the fuck
sideline
up.
for this team. Because on
Nigga,
paper,
wide
they're
the
better
fuck
team.
open,
From a
bro.
player standpoint, from a record standpoint, things just not going their
God
way in
damn,
this game.
man.
Someone's going to have to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
How about that pursuit? They stop him right at the line of scrimmage, bringing up 4th down.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Across the 35. Flying out to the left. Touchdown, Bobcats. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
And with the extra point, they trail by 2 touchdowns, 28-14. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Tight end now in motion. Straight ahead, it's Lovett. And he moved it slightly forward. Defense played it well.
Well, we're not quite in the 4th quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Crowder. Unloads to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Man, momentum is a real thing in college football, and you're seeing it shift here in the 3rd quarter. The defense just forced a 3-and-out. Their offense scored a touchdown the last time out. We've got a close game, but all of the momentum is squarely now on their side.
He gets a block. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. On the move. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. And the Bobcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, looking for a man. Throws to the wideout.
My God damn, bro.
And we played 3.
Like, what the fuck am I supposed to do, dog?
As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this.
This shit's so... this shit blowing the fuck out of me, too. I can't even... This shit blowing the fuck out of me, bro. Like, look, the nigga wide open, twin.
After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. He hits the slide, and he's got enough to convert that 3rd down. The Bobcats want to crank the tempo.
Man, so nice to have a QB. When you need him, in the moments, can get those big 3rd down conversions with his legs. He does it here. He showed you the wheels some today, but a nice job late in this football game when you really need it.
Oh, that shit pissing me off, bro.
The penalty pushes the offense back for this 2nd down. Snaps it in the shotgun. They're all over it. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And that's kind of how their day's gone, right? Like, they haven't protected their guy up front, and that's why they haven't been explosive and scored a bunch of points, man. Position number 1 for every offense. Like, if we're going to throw, we got to protect him. And just right there, he gets hit again. He's been sacked several times. Like, this off...
Snags it, and he's open. He'll be stopped, but not before he carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. Looking to throw.
He should be naked over there.
Fires fires into the end zone.
Like, come on, bro. This nigga cannot fucking throw, bro. God damn, he ran it to the back of the fucking end zone. Why the fuck open? God damn, bro.
Now the Trojan offense returns to the field. And that interception might well be the nail in the coffin. Offense gets the ball back, up by 2 scores. Maybe picked up a couple as she gets to the 14.
I swear to God.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball.
And a sack all the way back at the 5.
And we've already seen him make splash plays in this football game. He got the interception, the big pick earlier, now getting in the backfield, getting to the quarterback, and doing the most important thing. When you get there, get home and get him on the ground. He's got a pick, and now he's got a sack.
Searching for space. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. They get the ball back after the punt, and they've got to be efficient here as time is winding down. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. It's caught. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. Wants to throw one first. Rushes on.
Oh my God.
He released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
This offensive line is not going to like watching the film back tomorrow when they get the opportunity, because they have gotten beat time and time again up front, especially in passing situations. All of the hits, all of the sacks this quarterback has taken is the biggest reason why they're going to lose this game.
That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Trying to slip through and pick it up. Touchdown, Bobcats! And the comeback is on.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And the extra point cuts the lead to 7, 28-21. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it off with the score from the 4. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Troy's offense comes out ready to start this drive. That last score the defense allowed made it a 1-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage, because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38.
And how about this offense running the football when you know it's going to be a run? Being the more physical squad. And this defense, man, trailing in this football game, still got those 3 timeouts, but they've got to get a stop. They've got to make a stand and start burning those timeouts.
Oh, the sweet
Like, are you bullshitting me,
nice
bro?
pick up there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
Like, what the fuck?
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going. it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. So the defense trying to maximize their clock management. They used a timeout here, and the 2-minute stoppage is coming. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Sends it back in motion. To the air, it's Crowder. Gonna take a shot at this DB. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. This is a big 3rd down. If they can move the chains, they can just about solve this game away. The fake wants to throw. Eager to get the football back with as much time remaining as possible. The defense uses a timeout. 1:53 showing on the clock. The Trojans will punt it away on 4th down. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback.
Gotta score. Got to score.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20.
Got to score.
Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. He just about put this game away if he'd been able to hold on to that one. Instead, it's 2nd down.
And this D's had some good moments today. And they've had a lead, and they've let that lead shrink a little bit now in a big-time moment. Can they step up? Can they make the plays to get the ball back to their offense? They've had a pretty good day, but now it's closing time.
Right on target this time. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum. Now on 1st down from the 30.
Bitch be wild.
Fresh center downs going to the air. Right down the middle.
Like, this is so fucking bad, man. Damn.
Well, this defense is going to need a few plays now to get some of this momentum back. Remember, they had a massive lead earlier in the game, but that's dwindled now. You wonder if they were just sleepwalking a little bit. They've got to step up now and play with some urgency.
Looking to throw again. Unloads.
Like, you see what the fuck I'm talking about, bro. You see what the fuck I'm talking about. Like, damn. Wide open, bro.
It'll be 3rd down.
Like,
and this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like
wide
it is,
the
guys.
fuck
it
open,
been
man.
good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
Get some yards. We need yards. Any kind of yards.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air.
Tell you what,
that one never had a chance. Incomplete.
This defense right now is not only fighting an offense with a lot of confidence, but they're fighting against momentum too. Remember, they had a big lead earlier in this game. Now it's been reduced to just 1 possession, so they've got to make some big plays here on pass defense. They've got to be able to cover.
Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Fires to the wideout.
Like, come on, this nigga, bro. Like, that's not. I can't do nothing about that shit, bro. The nigga sucks so fucking bad, dog. Like, why the? I can't do nothing about that shit, bro.
Don't want to risk anything here. The quarterback takes a knee. You want to talk about building confidence, coming through with clutch plays, making winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters. And this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
That's going to do it for us as the